Hello adventurers and welcome back to my channel. Today is a good day. Today is a really good day because today we are going to be solving some of the issues in my van. I have recently returned from yet another trip, and each time that I take a trip, I am coming back and immediately hitting the ground running. I have already been editing videos for you guys, and now it's time for me to work on some of the tiny van projects to get me back on the road again. Now I have a series of different things I need to work on. There are so many things, in fact, that I need to tweak and change and do, and every time I head out, I do a few projects that will make my life a little bit easier by all of the knowledge that I've gained from the last trip or the trip before or the trip before that. And so I have a few projects today that are going to solve some of the issues for me personally. They might solve some issues for you as well, so let's get to it. Inside this box right here, I'm going to solve a really big issue that I've had since the beginning of purchasing my van. I've had my van for 5 years now, and in doing so, there's one thing that's always been absent, and that is a mirror on the front visor. Now, you're probably thinking, why does that matter? Who cares? A lot of times whenever I'm doing my makeup, I sit in the back and I have to use this little portable locker mirror. In fact, it looks like this. This guy right here, a little locker mirror, just found in the school supply section. You can buy one of these. They work really well and they're portable. That's the best part. The other thing is they're magnetic, so I can stick this onto my shelf and it's no big deal. But the problem that I have with this is if I'm sitting in the front, I have to literally hold it while I'm doing stuff, and if it's dark, there's no light. So a lot of times if I'm sitting in a shaded area or an overcast day, or it's nighttime and I'm trying to get my life together, or I realize I have something in my eyeball while I'm driving and I have to pull over, this is not the most effective thing. And on this last trip, I noticed that my eyes were super dry one day and felt like I got a scratch on it. And so I was looking in there like this, trying to figure it out, but there simply was not enough light for me to do that. And so I couldn't tell what was going on. So I had been looking previous at some different options. I do love this thing and it's so handy, but again, it doesn't quite meet all the specs for all the things that I need it to. And I found something whenever we were out shopping at a bin store. It was just a little visor mirror that snaps onto your visor, no big deal. Again, my visors don't have anything, so this personally couldn't go up there, so there's no way that I've had any kind of visor mirror situation. But in this particular case, this one was a little bit different. It had an attached light to it and it's rechargeable. So I was looking at it and I was like, I don't know if that's the right thing for me or not. But after further inspection, I was like, yes, that's definitely going to work out. And so we now have one, and we're going to unbox that and see if it works out for me and see if it needs to be charged up. So I think this will solve a lot of problems for not just myself with needing better light to be able to see in my eyeballs or on a dark day, but also it might help you guys out. So I thought I'd share it with you. I'm always sharing stuff with you. This one is from Amazon. If you're interested in anything that I have, I usually have a link in the description of the video. I also have a list. That list is going to be updated very soon. Some of the items have recently come available again. So with that, no further waiting, let's see the mirror. So it just came in the box, tiny, small box. And inside, oh yeah, it's covered by this little piece of foam, and here it is, guys. It's this guy right here. So we're going to compare this to the other one size-wise. It does have a protective coating on it. It has a button right here. And oh yeah. Okay, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. So from the perspective of light, let's see. I'm going to illuminate my face. And again, this has the protective coating. Oh yeah, that's much better. You can see it lights up everything. Nice warm glow. And then also this could actually be used as a ring light too, which is wild. Wasn't expecting that. But it just has 3 settings. Again, little power button right here on the front of it. I'm going to go ahead and pull this protective coating off. Oh, that's satisfying. And then again, it's just a really nice little mirror. It's hard to use a mirror on camera because then you just see yourself. That's it. So yeah, it does recharge though. And again, oh yeah, I can definitely see in the eyeballs now. So this is going to work so much better. You got to go through all 3. It has these little straps on the back and they're just elastic. So that'll be another task to see if it actually fits on correctly. It did come partially charged, but there's a Type-C right here. So we're going to go ahead and charge that up. Inside it goes. And then I'm just going to let this sit for a while. It does have a little red light showing that it's charging. So we're going to let it receive charge for a few hours. Again, each thing that we do here on the channel has a purpose toward getting us to a better place on the road. And in doing so, it helps solve an issue. Up until recently, I noticed that it was a kind of inconvenient thing when it came to the portable mirror that I had. Every so often, again, when I'm in the shade or when it's dark outside, I would have to figure out a light source so I could do my makeup or whatever. That doesn't happen very often, but when that thing was in my eyeball, I was immediately like, we have to figure something out. So I'm so happy that we did find an alternative. Again, we'll test it and see if it fits in the van at a later time. But for now, I'm moving on to my second really big project. And this is a silly one in the eyes of most. I carry business cards with me, and sometimes that can get a little messy. Okay, this project is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I've had my business cards and I keep them with me so I can hand them out. I also have some stickers, but I usually have business cards for business related things. I get them printed from Vistaprint, and you can get a big old box of them, and then you can just keep up with them in the box, which is nice. But sometimes this box gets kind of in the way, so I don't love that. So instead, what I've been doing is just grabbing a few out, putting them in my laptop bag. I have another set of these that are in my backup bag, my Murphy bag. And so I trade them out every time. I get some more. I go through quite a bit of these every year. So one of the things that I was looking for was a good way to have a distribution system to keep these safe other than the box. I was recently out at a bin store and I found this for $1, and it's kind of like where you can put your business cards, you can put baseball cards, other things in here, protected sleeves, and then you can expand it also. But this is a very soft material. It feels really nice, and it was only $1. So I figured that for this upcoming trip, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put business cards in here. I think they'll fit, yeah. And so I'm going to put probably 3 facing each direction. So I'm going to like deal them out like some cards, and then I'll set the rest of them to the side, and then I will also put 3 facing backwards on these, just so that every page you can actually see the business cards instead of the backs of them. And I'll know whenever I can't see the face of something that I need to restock those, because that means I've run through 3 in that direction. So kind of what I'm doing. This is just an easier way for me to keep up with this so that everything stays protected. And then also it allows me to carry quite a few business cards with me, and I can have this in my laptop bag and it'll be nice and safe. And then there you go. This is a really easy way to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and stock up all of this. I'll just have to make sure I keep it upright, but then again though, maybe not. It doesn't seem to make them fall. They do shift out just a little bit, but I'll keep up with this, and this will be a great solution for solving a problem that I've had in the van. Okay, I've had it sitting for quite a while now, and it's flattened out a lot of those cards. There's a ton in here, by the way. I don't normally carry this many. This is one whole box of cards in this thing. I just kind of went crazy because I'm getting ready to go and see a lot of people. So I was like, let's have cards. So this thing is working out really well so far. Again, I'm gonna put this into my laptop bag so it has a nice solid place so it can be fully protected. Nothing will get bent, damaged, or destroyed. And again, this is just a great way to do this. Also, if you're a person who likes to collect stickers from other people, or for some reason you're exchanging a lot of business cards like I do, this is a great one. And if you just want to put some photos in it, it's also a really great little photo album with a very specific size. So yeah, this is gonna work out really well, but we have some more things that I need to solve in the van. So I'm gonna start just making a list and checking it twice. I'll be like Santa Claus. I have no issue with that. There's a lot that we're gonna be changing out. Just very small things. Nothing huge, nothing massive, just small things that help me get to the place I need to be a little bit better. So with that, let's get to it. Next up, I've mentioned before, I have sciatica. I went to a bin store and I found this ergonomic contoured support pillow. And this is not something that's gonna hit home for everybody, but if you are a person who has lower back issues, one of the things that they tell you to do is to be able to elevate your legs more evenly, and also to make sure that your knees aren't touching, because what that does is it pulls down and makes your alignment all out of whack. So finding this was really cool because I'd been considering one of these for a while. I got this for $7. Normally they're much more expensive. They do sell them on Amazon. You can also find them at a variety of other stores. I'm going to open this thing up though to see if this will work for me. Now these things are supposed to be good for a variety of things, of course, with sciatica, lower back issues, improving posture, all of those things. And it's vacuum sealed in here. So once we cut this, it's immediately going to start getting bigger. It's expanding. Now this could take a while to fully expand. So opening this up now and letting it have the room to breathe is the main thing we want to do, because we're going to let it sit for a while so it can start expanding out. One of the reasons why I thought this one was good was because this one actually has the leg strap so that you can put your leg through this and it'll hold with you, so you don't have to constantly be just like moving it around and having that moment where your brain is having to brain while you're half asleep and it not working. And so this takes that guesswork away. It's just there. It's part of who you are. It has a couple little zippers here that allow you to get into the pillow itself. You can wash this exterior piece that that way so that it doesn't have to be weird. Wow, this thing has grown so much already. But again, it has to sit here and puff up. I'm gonna be testing this out before I take it into the van just to make sure it does work for me and it fixes the stuff that needs to be fixed. But I found this, and this is going to solve a massive, massive problem for me. I haven't been having as much issues with my sciatica over the last, I wanna say 6 months. At the same time, winter time always makes your bones feel a little bit more creaky and your joints hurt a little bit more. It's just life in general. So anything that I can have that can help with that, especially considering I'm about to be out there hiking a ton again. And so I want to have a full night's rest that's super comfortable. And on days where I tax my body, sometimes that's when your back hurts just a little bit more. So this should be really, really good. I'm going to let this sit out, see how much it puffs up. And well, we'll talk about this a little bit more by the end of this video so you guys can see what it looks like in its full final form. Right now it is about the size of my hand. So that's probably like 4 or 5 inches, probably 4 inches, be honest. It still has a lot of room to grow, but it is getting much more firm. So again, has the little strap. This can just sit on my bed or be kind of in a little tucked away hole and then pulled out for nighttime. So I'll let you see it whenever it's finished. Now, something else that I've been using for a while, but I picked up some more of, were these rinse-free bath sponges by Scrubs. I love these things. I did get the regular as well as the lavender. I came up on a deal for these. Normally, these are between $10 and $20, depending on when you find them. I got these for $7 a pack. So these are the ones that I've been using for a while. They're very clear cut. You just add a tiny bit of water, you lather, scrub, and towel dry. These are a way for you to keep clean on the road, and I've been using these for years. I also have the version of these that are in a shower cap so you can actually wash your hair, and if you have short hair it works out great. These are great, as you can see, for elder care, camping, post-surgery, travel, or baby care. These are the things that are basically the same stuff that they use at the hospitals. These are also really great for shaving your legs if you don't want to have to waste a ton of water, and we all know in van life water is a hot commodity. So again, I picked up these, and then I also picked up the lavender scented ones because I haven't tried those out yet. I want to try them out. They both come in a 25 pack, so these are ways that we can now stay clean on the road. We are all restocked, and as always, I just kind of like to share these things with you because these are so handy. As you guys know, water on the road is sometimes not as abundant as you would like it to be, like from a spout at your house. So you have to conserve water. You can't just go turn on unlimited and let it flow. You have to be a little bit more choosy as to what water you're using, how frequently that you're getting more, and also how you're expending that water. If you're planning on being out and about for like 2 weeks at a location, you either have to go pick up a lot more water or you're going to have to go into town every so often. So if you're planning on just staying there, these guys are your best friend because you can still feel clean and not like you're gross with a much smaller amount of water than you would if you were taking a full-on shower every single time that you felt gross. Full-on showers can take anywhere from 1 gallon to 3 gallons of water depending on who you are, and that's you being pretty conservative either way. These, on the other hand, just take literally a couple of sprinkles and then you can lather it up and it moves that water around on your body and cleans your body thoroughly. It's better than a baby wipe. It's better than just like a tiny washcloth bath. These actually have a lathering agent that will keep your body clean and fresh. And that's the main thing that you're looking for when you're looking to like work on your overall cleanliness in a very remote space that might have limited water access. So these things are definitely going in the van. I will probably realistically put one on the roof and then one inside the van just so that I can always have extra. I store everything that's extra for my stockpile in the top, so I have it, but it's not like in the way. So I need to put these in like a dry bag or something and put them up on the roof. That's solved. And I found one other thing that might also help us with feeling clean on the road, and I found this at the Dollar Tree. Normally I use dude wipes because they have different essential oils in them that repel mosquitoes. But I found these Joe Boxer face and body cleansing with eucalyptus, which is the same kind of essential oil that I use with the dude wipes. And the biggest difference is these are in individual packages and rated for face and body. So you can use these to kind of freshen up just a little bit and also repel some of those mosquitoes in theory. So I'm going to be trying these out on the road just to see. Now, Now during wintertime, there's not as many mosquitoes, but that doesn't mean there aren't some. And so this should make it where the mosquitoes don't find me to be a feeding frenzy, because they like me a lot and I don't like them near as much. So these are just little packets. Again, I found these at the Dollar Tree. They were $1.25 and altogether you get 30 of them. So that's a pretty good deal if these work out. I'll let you know as I'm using these what I think, but overall this was a really cool find. If you have used these before, leave in the comments below what you thought about them. Now, if you were paying attention whenever we were out traveling, I mentioned that I found these little bags. These are little gift bags that they sell, and they have different ones throughout the year. I just prefer to try to grab the ones that have the little Christmas trees because it just looks like a tree and, you know, very foresty there. So these are canvas bags. I picked up 4 of them. This is what I keep my window covers in. My window covers can fit both of the magnetic window covers into one of these bags, and they last pretty well. I had one of these for almost a full year before it started to unravel, and technically it's still usable, but it started to unravel. So I just restocked these. So I'll be putting my window covers into one of these bags, and then the others I'll keep here at base camp. I was sitting here and I was doing a little bit of work before I went out to the van, have everything plugged in, and I went outside and found that I had a package from Ashy to Classy. This is a brand that I've actually done some modeling for before, and I really like their casual stuff. They have just released some new items, so they sent me like a care kit, and I'm really excited. Anyone who's looking them up, it's Ashy to Classy, spelled this way. They also have a website that you can check out. I am so hyped right now because this is a pretty big package, and it should have something really fun in there. So let's get inside. Okay, we should be able to cut into it on the edge. I just gotta be careful because this is clothing, so I don't want to mess it up. Oh, okay, we seem to got a good slide there. And open. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, they always take such good care of me, but also they always have some nice packaging. Check this out. The logo is this little bird, and then you go over to the packing paper and it's got the little bird, a sticker on here also. Everything is nice. It's in tissue paper, so it doesn't get damaged or destroyed. This also came in a box to give it additional protection, so they do care about what comes to my house. And so with that, let's do this. Okay, I don't know where to start. Now that I've removed the ribbon, I think we can just start pulling away. I hate to rip the paper. Oh my gosh, look at this color. This is so fun. Okay, we have on the sweatsuit and it's so cozy. I am loving this. So it has a nice hood, and then the nice thing about it is it has this button, so I can button it back up and then actually just kind of fade into it. Branding is on the front. Super soft material. Love this. So I'm so excited about this one. Woohoo! 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 I'm gonna be so cozy for the desert. I'm so excited about this. This is a great one. I like the bright color. The bright color is super fun, super expressive of who I am, and I like the fact that it's like a really nice material. This is actually raised a little bit, so it feels cool. It doesn't feel like it's just gonna come off. And again, woohoo! Oh, this is gonna be great, guys. This is gonna be great. I'm so excited about this. So I need to pack this up, put this in the van, because this is gonna be my nice romp around. And the other thing I noticed is it has pockets, but not like one big pocket. So these are individual pockets. So as I'm sitting here, I can put my hands in. If I put hand warmers in, they'll stay in place. It's a nice little warm-up suit. It also has regular pockets on the pants. Red Bull gives me wings. But yeah, so this is gonna be great. This is Ashy to Classy. I am so thankful that they sent this to me. And if you guys are looking for a quality, like super good quality, check out Ashy to Classy. I will leave their link below. They're so nice. And again, I've been working with them for a while, so I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna take some photos of the new look and share them with you guys on probably my community tab. But woohoo, we are cozy. It is so cold outside today, but while I'm in this suit, I feel nice. I don't feel like I'm cold at all. So that's really good, because some of the sweat materials, they aren't that good. Some of them are like super thin. That's not the case with this one. I will be very excited to see what other colors he has also. This orange is perfect for my personality, but I'm sure he has some others. Usually he has some nice neutrals, so we'll see. But I'm about to go do some online shopping now because I am so happy. Oh my goodness, so happy.